way I believe this. There is no way. Hey, this is a show that the woke and unwoke both don't like. There is no way. Reportedly, okay, it says Velma season 2 reportedly confirmed at HBO Max despite backlash. That means it could be a rumor. It could be hearsay. There is no way I believe that they're that dumb. They're just not. They're just not. There's no group of human beings after those scores and the backlash. And I haven't seen, now maybe there is, but I literally haven't seen one good review on it. Not one. There is no way, unless there's some sort of like ironclad, maybe some type of ironclad contract, or this is unbelievable. And, you know, I gotta say this, when you're dealing with, like, when I'm thinking about Disney and Warner Bros, specifically just because I cover a lot of their news and stuff that's going on. If I held shares in their companies, if I was an investor, do you know how pissed I would be? Especially with Disney. Let me see here. No way. I don't believe it. Despite this controversy, mired season 1 premiere, the Scooby-Doo spinoff series Velma has already been renewed for season 2. Velma is an animated comedy series set before the Scooby-Doo gang's adventures in solving mysteries. The show is focused on their titular member of the group, Velma Dinkley, and her life in high school with Shaggy, Daphne, and Fred, without the iconic talking dog Scooby-Doo in the show. Velma's comedy leans heavily toward adult humor, as it does, making it very different from the previous Scooby-Doo stories. According to the Entertainment Identifier Registry, that sounds like some official stuff. Velma season 2 is in the works at Warner Bros. Now, see, here's one thing. There are people that hate watch stuff. I never hate watch anything. If I don't like something, you never see me watch it again. I don't. With this, I curiosity watched because the teaser trailer weirded me out. And I was like, wait, what are they doing here? The first official trailer made me laugh a couple of times. And I was like, But then once all the reviews are coming out, the scores were so low and everybody was bashing it. I was like, wait, I've got to see what they're talking about. And I've got to understand why it's this bad. Like, I felt like it was going to be bad, but I was like, it ain't going to be like that bad. And I thought, yeah, that bad. So I know hate watching gets views, but like, I only watched the first episode. They released the first 2 episodes or something like that. Excuse me. So I just know I'm not watching any more episodes. I'm not. So I cannot see. Like, just say that most of the views are hate/curiosity views. Like, it's both of those, right? With a tiny bit of like views in there. Next season will totally go down the toilet. And the only way it wouldn't go down the toilet is if they totally revamped it and made the characters we grew to love. According to, yes, works is the registry shows Velma season 2 on its own and a list of 11 episodes. The news comes just a couple days after the premiere of episodes 1 and 2 on HBO Max. In the days since the R-rated Scooby-Doo spinoff initial release, some viewers have mounted a review bombing effort against it in Rotten Tomatoes. Currently, popular critic and audience review website audience score is a unreasonably low 7%, with 2,410 audience ratings compared to its 53% rating of 19 critic reviews. That's not too many critics watching it. Man. So it says here, why was it panned by audiences? Critic reviews for Velma have been split, as I can see, with the 53% with positive reviews often commending some of the comedic moments. There was like I said, I legitimately laughed like 4 or 5 times. I did. But overall, it wasn't good. And most negative reviews pointing to issues with the show's actual story. Among audiences, though, reviews have been overwhelmingly negative. Some Scooby-Doo fans had some concerns about Velma when the adult-themed nature of the show was revealed. But the Velma series has also had to weather the storm of criticism from extremely toxic and oftentimes hateful reviews since the show's release. That has included the show being review bombed with the negative ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. There's been plenty of valid criticism of the show, but much of the negativity surrounding has been in very bad faith. The toxic review bombing was a response to the show's race-blind casting, specifically with Velma of Asian descent in the new series, as Calling is in real life. While most Scooby-Doo fans understood and even applauded the decision, it is still to a substantial level of racist backlash. I don't think it's racist backlash. There are some racists in there, but the majority of the time, whenever it's a race thing, it's just that you're changing the character from what people originally knew them as. It's not like, oh, we don't like white people, why'd you make them white? Or we don't like black people, why'd you make them black? Or we don't like brown people, why'd you make them brown? It's not that. It's like, that's not who they are. Like I said before, the new Barney show came out and he was yellow. People were like, why is he yellow? He's purple. Why is he yellow? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not the character. It's these essential things of who the characters are is what they changed. And they not only changed everybody's race around in this, except for Fred, they changed all of their personality, the characteristics that define them of who they are. Fred's not like that. He's not stupid like that and vain like that. God, like Shaggy is a stoner. It like with a really relaxed, likable, like he's not like what is going on here? Like, they would have had a better chance if they did, and I think it still would have failed. But I think they would have had a better chance if they did the race swapping, but had kept all the characters what they have always classically been, personality-wise. But they didn't. Oh, man. Well, most Scooby-Doo. By the way, I'm not behind this whole, you can't voice someone who you're not. It's acting. You know what I mean? It's voice acting. You don't even see the person. So if you can, whoever brings the best voice, then there we go. So, whatever. While most Scooby-Doo fans understood and even applauded the decision, it still led to a substantial... the review bombing campaign has cast an unfortunate shadow of negativity over the show. Despite backlash, the series has performed very well for the streamer, become the most watched HBO Max. Yeah, and if that is true, those numbers are true, it's only because of the curiosity. That's only because of the curiosity. Even the people that did not like that, strongly did not like the both trailers. They had to see. I know that's why they watched it. They had to see what was going to come to fruition with the show. Despite there being a great deal of unwarranted hate surrounding the show, many viewers are excited to continue the new which has been made clear through its strong early viewership. Yeah, right. Velma has already addressed the backlash within its meta comedy, so it seems safe to expect more of that in the future. And they basically did what She-Hulk did. They made fun of the fans, and it's. I mean, for the most part, the internet is undefeated. You have to handle the internet in a specific way if you don't want to take an L. And both She-Hulk and Velma took an L. So, Velma will go back to a weekly release on HBO Max after premiering episodes 1 and 2. Okay, so there we go. There we have it. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Do you believe it or not? Zoinks! 10 million subscribers.